Hello and welcome to Record Label Boss on a special day today. And I think that a lot of you know about it. And a lot of you have heard of it on our Facebook page or Instagram. I received a call at around, I would say, when was it? In the morning. Sometime in the morning last day. From Deneb from Cygnus, and he told me that he has just received a call from Cole's daughter, that Cole died just some hours ago from a heart complication. So today, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to honor his legacy, and we're going to talk a little bit about Cole, what he did and what he meant for a lot of people. It's always an extremely sad thing when one of our artists passes away, because a lot of our artists aren't really, it's not like they're 80-year-old people. It's usually men that are in the good years of their life, and they have some or another complication, and it's always very tragic when that happens. I want to put the focus on the fact that Cole was a lyricist. He wrote a lot of the lyrics for Cygnus, which is an awesome band which does anything from melodic metal to Norse Viking music. Very cool guys. You should totally check them out. And the song that I just played is called Death of a Viking Warrior. And he actually wrote those lyrics himself. So the song that we are using to honor his memory is from Cygnus's Yggdrasil album, and it's called Death of a Viking Warrior. And the lyrics are, like many lyrics are, from Cole himself. So in a sense, he has written his own song for this, and I'm going to. And I had to throw up a lot of stuff here because I didn't think that I was going to do a stream like this. Because, you don't think that all of a sudden you get a call and one of the people that you've been working with for quite a while is now all of a sudden dead. So, yeah, that happened. I want to say hello to our dedicated watchers, to Foxy, to Vani, to Lada Pitchy, to Scotty, to Yomim, and to everybody really that's on here and always following our show. And I think that one of the things that makes us be apart or stand apart or be different from a lot of the content that you can see where people dress up as funny animals or do fake stories is that what we do is actually real. A lot of people might not know, a lot of people might not know the difference between what's fake and what's real. But what we do is real. The people are real, the music is real, and the things that are going on are real. And one of these real things is that people really die. That happens. And when that happens, we as the stewards of their artistic work have a special responsibility to them. For any artist, no matter if they're really small or really big, their artistry, their art is always the most important thing. I have not met anybody, aside from their children and family, you know what I mean. But I have not met anybody that truly is an artist that would say, if you ask them, what do you want to stay alive or to be remembered from you, that would say, I don't know, the fact that I could fart well, or the fact that I could, do this or that. People would say it is their art, their music, their painting, drawing, whatever it is. That's what they want to be remembered for, because that's what was most important to them in their life. And so we honor that by preserving that. After the last time Dr. Skendi died very tragically of COVID last year, we instituted an instrument that we now have in our contracts for death, because we had nothing in our contracts for death, which just left people and stuff in limbo. And now we have a provision in there that we will continue to run the artistic legacy of any artist that dies while they're under contract with us, and we will send the proceeds to the family. We will keep what's most dear to them alive in a respectful and non-greedy and non-stupid manner. It's a conservatorship, it's a stewardship, and it's an obligation that we have towards our artists. And yes, in cases of death, it happens many times that the inheritance start fighting about who gets the right to the music. And for that, we instituted the conservatorship. It's called the Dr. Skendi Legacy Fund. And all of the music that is from artists that died goes in the Dr. Skendi Legacy Fund and is managed by us at cost. We don't take profits from it, and it's entirely there for the benefit of the legal inheritance, which means that people that cannot show us a court order determining them to be inheritance will not get money from us. What that does is it prevents people from holding the works of somebody hostile because they had the good fortunes because they had the good fortune to inherit it. What do I mean by that? Many times what happens is that a person that is unconnected with the artistic legacy inherits it all and then doesn't run it in the way that the artist wanted it to. And we do that. People can principally opt out of this process and say, no, I want my daughter to sell all my songs for $2.50 to the nearest unfriendly label, and forget about my legacy. But so far, nobody has done that. And we don't do this because we want to be rich or famous with it. Quite to the contrary. When somebody's dead, unless they're extremely famous, you're not going to really make money of it. But I think that is our responsibility to do that. And if I think, hold on, let me just pull up the song here. If I think that somebody would do that for me, I would be extremely happy about that. If somebody, makes AViiO if somebody makes AViiO happen, okay, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. If somebody makes AViiO happen when there's no more AViiO, then I think that is very good. And many times people don't know exactly what to do with the artistic legacy. It can be a difficult and challenging legal thing, and we essentially take care of all of that. And I think that we are the only ones that do that, because usually what happens when an artist dies is that you would have a huge amount of fighting going over, and we've seen this. A huge amount of fighting going about the artistic legacy. And what I have seen is like people going to the house of the artist, taking physical charge of hard drives, computers, taking it and locking it in their basement, so that even before the settlement of who inherits what starts, people start taking shit from the artist. I'm not gonna judge anything. I'm not gonna go to any conclusion. But how can I say? I am convinced that a lot of artists wouldn't be out there anymore if the steward of their artistic body of work would not be honest. Because a lot of people that inherit stuff don't necessarily have, you know, the artist's or the work's best interest in mind. I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna read some chat now. You're welcome to chat with me on Reddit and Twitch there. I got both chats open right here. Let me see. Chillavision says, sorry for your lost brother, sending you and those involved the loves and prayers. Yeah, thanks, man. Same from Kenny. Thank you very much as well. And that's what I'm gonna say about the legacy that we're gonna continue to represent. Okay, Discord. Lottie says, check your Discord. Okay, yeah. Then says you have the files on your drive. Thank you very much. I talked to Denip from Cygnus, and we're going to release the music video Hugin and Moonin earlier than we had planned on. Actually, we're going to release it tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to release a new music video from Cygnus that we had, you know, in storage and ready to go. Because the band asked me to, and the band is going to add on a message from the band to it, and a prefix and a postfix about Cole, because they feel, and I completely agree, that that song also being his work could be greatly used to honor him. So they called me today and said, hey, can we move it up? And I said, absolutely. So we're gonna up the files, and we're gonna release it tomorrow. Don't know exactly which time, but Lottie just told me that Denip has sent the files, and I'm gonna upload them to YouTube, and we're gonna make a premiere tomorrow for the song Hugin and Moonin, and the music video from Cygnus, and including the works of Cole. And I think that Den and or the band is gonna either make a statement before the video, or they're gonna make a statement on Instagram, or something like that. And Ken says, your legacy program is great and it's a needed thing. Yeah, I never thought that I would need it. I put it in there after Scandy died because I was shocked that I was gonna need a provision for death. What happens, you know? And it's good that I had it, because on the occasion of people's death or near death, things always started to get, let me just say, interesting. Because you all of a sudden can see who were and were not the friends of the artist, and who are the people that come running to benefit from the legacy of the artist, and who are the people that really were behind him. Death shows your hand like few other things do. And I do for them what I want them to do for me. So one day when I'm gonna, you know, cross the Rainbow Bridge, I want to know that there's a manager somewhere, you know, that would take care of my stuff the way that we do for all of these guys. And it's important because it is their ultimate legacy, and what they created, you know, what they did, their entire life's meaning is bottled in their artistry. And yeah, you can go to the gravestone. You know, I've never been a big fan of a gravestone. What's a gravestone gonna do? And they're like, yeah, he's buried here. What does the body mean? What does the burial of the body really mean? You know, I mean, in any context, really. What is these? What is these? I'm gonna have to probably do this here, or we're gonna reset. Because the body doesn't mean anything to an artist. What means something to an artist is their legacy, is their art, is their music. So yeah, you can go to the grave all you want, but taking care of that is much more important. And Deneb said that there's a statement on their Insta. Okay. Yeah, can't. I'm gonna try to go on their Instagram and see that, maybe, possibly. And we posted about it today, you know, and they did, but we talked about it first. We don't post anything if the artist... Oopsie. If let me just check if there's a statement yet. But and Big Kenny says each musician's artistry is what defines them. It's what they need to want to be remembered. That's what I feel like too. And Lada Pitchy says nobody knows they need it until they need it. Yeah, it's like a fucking insurance, isn't it? It is kind of like an insurance, you know. Alrighty, let me go here. Okay, live show chat. Okay, we're good. Just really quickly checking stuff here. Okay. And Lottie says their artistic creation is literally heart and soul. What better gift to leave the world than that? That's right. And that is one of the prime benefits of being an artist, is that you can leave something that's going to live on, you know? Because if you build a fridge or a and now please don't get me wrong, carpenters, or you build a chair or something, all of that is going to wear down. But artistry remains. It might not be the same amount of relevant, you know, like it was, or it might be. But that remains. The song remains. The book remains. When everything else crumbles to dust, what remains is artistry. And this is why we, as humans, have so much artistry in our heritage. And so little other things, you know, comparatively. What do we see? We see objects of art, starting from the pyramids to Stonehenge, to the music of Mozart and other things. We see things of civilization, but they come and go. But what transcends the immediate now and here is art. And that can be relevant at any time. And today I have to say I'm very happy that Ringo also came here and decided to, you know, stay with us on the show. And he's sitting behind Cole. Actually came and sat behind Cole to say hello. Hold on, I'm gonna try to move him here. All right, there you go. See, double cat. I'm gonna put him here. Okay. What's the death, says Gilly. One of our artists, Cole from Cygnus, died yesterday. And he was mostly the lyric writer for the group. And a creative person as a whole. He was always sending me stuff. He was always like sending me, I don't know, hey, don't you think we could, I don't know, he had like a James Bond project to where he was like, yeah, we could totally make like a James Bond like video with James Bond music. It doesn't have anything to do with Cygnus or Nordic, but wouldn't it be cool? And then it's like, you know, he would have these like random creative ideas popping off in every direction, and even though he was, you know, firmly a part of Cygnus there, and Cygnus is one of our melodic metal / Nordic metal / Viking metal bands, very nice band, great people too. He also was always very creative on other stuff, you know, and he played the Thor. He played Odin, you know, so well. Hold on, let me show you for the guys on Reddit. They can't see it, you know. I'm gonna pull it up here in front of my face. And this is Cole, you know, in I think this is a music video shoot for Valhalla, I think. I don't know, or maybe it's just posing, but this is him as Odin, you know, with the eye patch and everything. So there's that, you know. Thanks, Gilly. Gilly said, see here. Yeah, the Irish love. We always want the Irish love. Thanks, Gilly. So, yeah. That is, that, and I got a little bit sidetracked now. It's always difficult, you know, to do that. So, yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna release the music video a little bit earlier. And a lot of pitchy says there, artistic creation is literally heart and soul. What better gift to give the world than that? Absolutely agree. And Kenny says, Big Kenny US1, that's username. Ken Tucker, one of our artists, also says, artistry's value transcends monetary value as well as time. I'm honored to be friends with the Cygnus folks. Yeah, and I think Ken Tucker and Cygnus are going to do a collab. Cygnus is going to cover one of his songs. I'm not entirely sure if I'm allowed to say which one, but I think in like 2 to 3 weeks' time, there's going to be a cover by Cygnus covering one of Ken Tucker's songs. So it's going to be a Nordic / Viking metal band covering a blues / country artist. Both of them were excellent and really, really nice. An ABBA cover? Nah, it's not going to be ABBA. And I'm going to really look forward to that. And I think it's going to be really, really awesome. And I love these collaborations because it shows that music also transcends, because I've never been one of the guys that wanted to have a one genre label, you know, because I do believe that various genres and various musicians creatively increase, you know, they kind of like fertilize each other, they get better. And I don't like this rivalry to where one person says, you know, your type of music is shit, and the other person says, no, your type of music is shit, you know. I think that artist expression, and to say to somebody your expression is shit, what you could say is, and I'll go with that, your expression isn't gonna sell. Absolutely, because there's something that sells and there's definitely something that doesn't sell. But then again, how relevant is that? If you're a real artist, you really don't care if your shit sells. Yeah, you want to have some money so you can eat and drink and stuff, but who cares about Billboard, you know? Mostly the people that make a lot of money with it, not necessarily the artists. And Ken's gonna play the cowbell, very nice. And a lot of things that's really good. Ken says he's gonna make cowbell relevant again. Alright. To understand. And here's Lottie. How you doing, Lottie? I'm not sure if she can hear me. Oh yeah, there she can. Waving a little bit. I added new masks. You have a border now on the circle thingy. And the cat as well. See, he has a nice border here. Like a... Yeah, I didn't even get to that things, you know, today with the... Usually I'm always like tinkering with the stream and you know, I did this and I did that, but... You know, today we're not gonna... We're gonna put Cole here. Alrighty. And then we're gonna... Turn this off. There you go. And we're gonna honor... oh no, I haven't talked about Cole a little bit. Damn it. And working at says, I think you're the man. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. I have dedicated my life to the pursuit of truth and beauty. And I think it's a wonderful path to walk. You're going to meet a lot of great people. And you're going to be in a much better position as a human being than if you were to chase anything that it is that people generally have you chasing in your life. Don't get me wrong, having a place to stay and having food is really super important. I want to have that for everybody. But outside of that, there's a lot of people that, you know, chase things that they don't need. When I was a young economist, I went to university and one of my professors was going to explain one of the relevant economic theories, the theory of the declining use of items. And he said to me, if you're a man who doesn't have shoes, would you like to have a left shoe? And I said, sure. And he said, if you're a man who doesn't have any shoes and you just got a left shoe now, do you need another left shoe? And I said, yeah, maybe I'll lose the first one. And he would continue to go on to ask the question. And at about the 10th left shoe, you're going to be like, yeah, I probably don't need another left shoe. And he said, yeah. And that's the theory of declining use of items. How many houses can you sleep in at the same time? How many shoes can you wear at the same time? How many cars can you drive at the same time? You can't. So everything past the first, the relevant, the thing that matters, has less use to you. And this is why so many people are so unhappy, if I'm giving life advice here, because the more you buy, the less value it has for you. So when you get your first house, you're really happy because you have a house. You get your second house, you're happy because you have 2 locations now. You get your 10th house, start forgetting about your houses. Oh, did I have that house? Did I have that house? You don't care anymore. So what is valuable and what is monetarily valuable is not the same thing. But a lot of people believe so they chase values that don't give them any satisfaction or happiness in life. And this is why artistry also matters, because more artistry is always more happy. You know, there is no such thing as I'm doing my first song and I'm happy. I'm doing my second song, I'm not happy anymore. You know what I mean? You can make like 1 million songs and still be happy every time you make a new song. So that is, by the way, some general advice. Do the things that continue to make you happy, and don't do the things that only temporarily make you happy. That's right. So talking a little bit about Cole, I have to say that I did not know him very well. I talked very briefly with his daughter today, essentially just offered my condolences. But after he signed with Cygnus, he sent me all kinds of ideas, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy has a lot of ideas, and he's a little bit older, so his ideas are not totally bonkers. So I was thinking to myself, yeah, when Corona is over and we have some space for some creative openness, and we're not, chasing the things that we daily have to do, I'm going to talk to the guy and maybe do some of the more weird stuff, do a James Bond video with Vikings in it. I don't know, So there's that. And this is how I knew him. And I know that he was like an English teacher or something, and he spoke pretty good English. And so he was the writer, because, the guys from Colombia aren't so firm or were not in the beginning with the English language. So they needed somebody that was writing lyrics for them. And that's what he did, And interesting for me was that he seemed to have absolutely zero ego, because in music there's like so many people that have like huge egos, and he was always happy to not be on the picture with a band, to not be, mentioned all the time, even though in the rights for music, the lyricist, the person that writes the music, actually has a legal part of the music more than other people that appear in the video and jump and dance, or they play the bass for once or something like that, So he owned and had more part of Cygnus than most people knew, but he wasn't really, somebody to throw it in your face all the time. That's very important. Because now, you'd be blessed as a band to have a guy like that, to support the band and not be, the person with the biggest ego in the room. That is always a good thing to have. So this is why I had a lot of respect for him, and why I liked him. And I was like, interesting, the whole copper collaboration thing with Cygnus and everything. So that was really good. I would say that he was definitely one of the more, how can I say, one of the people that I would like to work with more rather than others. Less complicated, less ego, less naive, less, just personally you would like to, say, yeah, come out and work with us. It'll be good. It will always be good. And these people are really rare, because that's the people that you want to have on your label, that you want to have on your team, but that you're not necessarily getting. So Ken says, my guitar mentor only had one guitar for decades. I asked him why he didn't have more. He said he could only play one guitar at a time. Yeah, one guitar, sorry. Yeah, that's what it is. Really, it is like that. Unless you say, okay, I'm playing acoustic and I'm playing electric and I'm playing other things, and Fox says, hey, Lottie on the screen. Hey. Then, of course, you want to have different guitars, and I totally get that, But that wasn't what I was referring to. I was referring to, working very, very hard to buy super expensive items far in excess of what you would possibly need, and working very hard just to get more excess items. To be frank. All right. Since this is still Record Label Boss, and old artists die and new artists arise, we're going to listen to some independent music now. I have 70 submissions today. I'm not sure if I'm going to get through all of them, because I've already been talking for an hour, and I think it's it's a valid thing that we did that today. If you have any questions about Cole or Cygnus, you're welcome to ask that in the chat. Other than that, just check us out at countzerorecords.com. Cygnus's stuff is there, and whenever it's Cygnus, Cole had his part there. And of course, tomorrow, check out our YouTube channel where we're going to release the Hugin and Moonin video. And there's going to be a special dedication. Ken, who are you asking? Did you hear the music I sent you yet? I don't know. You would not believe it, but people are sending me, so many things. Every day. It is impossible. And Foxy says, thank you, Avi, for all the amazing work you do for the artist. That is something really great. Thank you, Foxy. That is very much appreciated. I think that if you do what you love, you're going to be good at it. I'm convinced of that. So, I try to do what I like, and then I am somehow automatically good at it. That is my plan, at least, And I think that Lottie is very good when she does what she likes, because then she draws awesome shit. And when she draws something that she has to draw, then it's usually like a little bit of a less awesome. No, but it is that way, Creativity comes to me from a happy place. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's like Kurt Cobain and other people who write from a depressive place, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. And the music is awesome, but that was it. Never for me. For me, it was always when I was in the good mood. I made some good stuff. I was never like that depressive artist. Personality. When I'm depressive, I actually muck about. I go into the studio, I get out like drum machines and synthesizers and some keyboards, and I just play for myself. I'm doing like a freaking concert for myself, and that makes me happy, But I don't do structured creative work like sit down, do the first chorus, quantize all but that you need to do, the unfun stuff that you need to do. What? Lada is making a sticker of you? No, I don't think so. Nobody's gonna make a sticker of you. Nah, Ken, nah. All right, so there is a few things I wanted to talk about, and then I forgot them. But anyway. Okay, so this Monday has been an interesting Monday. We're still going to listen to some music, and we're going to go through some submissions first, I'm assuming. And the first one we're going to hear after, this solemn introduction to Cole's death is Amaru Adult Contempt. Okay, let's hear it. Alrighty. She is, I promise. She's skinny.
I never knew what life had in store for me.
Oy.
How could I possibly have known? You walked out of my life, everything has changed.
Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that can be improved in music and vocals, full stop. The vocals are out of key in many places in the song and should really be addressed, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Alrighty. Somebody who has been starting his artistic career, I'd say. Not necessarily somebody who's been making music for a long time. Let me just move that tablet over here. Boom, 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 boom. Moving shit around. This way I can look down and look at the cat. Look at Ringo, he's just sleeping there. And Lada Pichi says she's absolutely gonna make a sticker for Ken. Wow. A Kenny sticker is in the works. An awesome Kenny sticker. Okay, wow. Ken, what did you do to deserve to get a sticker made by Lottie? Handmade by Lottie, huh? You're gonna get graced by the sticker mistress. Excellent. And you know... Oh, this is depressive. And artists are happy when other artists do stuff for them. I was like really happy when Lottie made a sticker for me. And Meg was like super happy when Lottie made a sticker for her. And Ken is gonna be super happy when Lottie makes a sticker, you know? And then when we make music for other people, they're happy because you can literally pay artists with creating art with or for them, you know? They'll be happy because they understand its relevance. Oh, that song changed. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's a bit too, decent effort, exclamation mark. Interesting song that is a little bit strong and a tad bit chaotic for my taste, full stop. Would probably fit better somewhere else, full stop. Keep going, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. You know, the extremely hardcore metal stuff, like, I don't know it, I can't judge it properly, and I don't really like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. So, you know, if you're doing like, you know, that Lottie has self-muted, I think, I'm not sure. She's not muted on my side. She's raising her finger.
I forget I have to have the...
Yep, there you are, I hear you.
I forget I have to have the little window up.
Sorry, what?
Hi, back.
Huh?
I forget I have to have the little ninja cam on screen.
Yeah, you do. And you should probably use like headphones or something, or was you? Are we gonna have that kind of echo and, you know, like a headset or something? I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
I feel like I asked you about 2 weeks ago for headset recommendations, so you know.
And I never answered.
No, you did not.
Okay.
It's okay, you're busy.
Yeah, I really was. But let's talk about it here. It's good. You know, a lot of people probably think about headsets. Okay, so if you want to have a good headset, that is totally okay. Go with a biodynamic headset. I use biodynamic headphones like these ones, and a lot of my friends do. I'm not affiliated with them or anything. Hello, you could send me some free headphones. But they have great value for money. Good build quality, just everything, you know. But they are studio grade stuff. So you're not gonna get in under like 150 or something. It's generally for people that use it for working. And if you're using for working headphones, for us as a studio person, $150 for a headphone is like super cheap. It's like, what, you really want to spend that little? Isn't that going to ruin your blah, 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 you know? That is the one thing. The other thing that I can recommend would be your normal computer. Headsets that people use for gaming. And with these headsets, believe it or not, since they all have sound quality that's kind of like, okay, what I would make sure is that they're comfortable, because a lot of the computer headsets are actually not made to be worn professionally like these ones, forever. You could literally wear a set of professional headphones for like 8 hours and it wouldn't be a problem. A lot of the headsets on the computer side, you wear for an hour and you're like, oh my fucking God, my head is going to explode, my ears are gonna fall off, and it's really not a pleasant experience. And then you're talking about $50, Get something that you can comfortably wear for $50, good. And if you want to go lower than that, use the thing that came with your Apple shit. The Apple pluggy with the microphone. That's already there. Quality is decent. You don't have to spend any money. And then it's good. Yes, Lottie.
The laptop doesn't come with the laptop doesn't come with headphones. And
yeah.
The headphones that come with iPhones don't plug into the laptop.
That depends on which plugs the laptop has. If it has a triple plug, like the phones do, or if it has a separate. Lightning. If it has a separate connector for microphone and speakers, so it depends on what your laptop can. Huh? Oh, you have a lightning plug, or is it USB-C?
That's the headphones that you get with iPhone. Yeah, the headphones you get with iPhones now are lightning.
Lightning or USB-C, yeah. Yeah, that's right. So just if you don't have
USB-C, don't know, but yeah.
If you don't have anything laying around that fits in your laptop, then look what your laptop has as connectors, and then get a comfortable game. Oh yeah, today's audio stream. Huh? Show the plug.
It's just mini jack.
Yeah, this is probably a triple mini jack with a microphone. Yep. And I
garbage.
Yeah, they sound like garbage, but trust me, I bought a studio grade in-ear headphone set for a stupid amount of money, and it sounded like and it still sounded like shit. I am an absolute enemy of in-ears in terms of music quality. I think that if you really want to have good music qualities, do not take in-ears. I don't know. I've never heard a good in-ear at a price point that a normal person can or would want to afford. Because if you want to have a good in-ear, you're talking about $400 and up. Everything below, it's just crap. So go with the good old headphones. These ones cost $100. You're good, So I hope that answered a little bit. Yeah, I had the Shures. Yeah, I hated them.
Does this even work?
And Yo-Yo says he has a normal Sennheiser USB connector for a computer. Yeah, that's also possible. It's all possible. Let them be comfortable, because if you're participating in a show like this, you're not mixing it, you're not mastering it. If they're comfortable and they have a mic, they're your thing. Wouldn't bother with like, oh my God, it's super premium plus. Many times the headphones that people can buy in a consumer market are a lot worse than studio headphones, but they cost a lot more. So your typical studio headphone from an audio store that costs $100 is like better than your typical $500 headphones set that you could buy at your typical electronics store. They're just essentially ripping you off. So Vani is back. I'm back. Hey, Vani. No connection on the train. What? Right, I'm gonna play the second song, Mesa and Boss, myself. And then I'm gonna make a mental note to send some recommendations to Lottie. But it's literally all about, you know, which price point do you want to go. Okay. Tillman Biodynamic. Intercoms. Low to high. Okay, it's the DT18, 400 ohm. Can I post this? But yeah, Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I post a link? I'm allowed to post a link? Star. Am I not a mod on this channel? Oh, I'm in with Count Zero Records. Okay. I'm just gonna post it on the Reddit. No, not the Reddit, freaking Discord.
Discord.
Yeah. So if you want to see my recommendation, you gotta go to our Discord. What you sent me there in private, that is that is very good. I love that. Holy shit. Not gonna say more about it. Pasty. Yeah, that's not so bad. Save for later. Yes, you see Lottie. All right, it's along these lines. This one's 137 pound, but this is like the lower level of studio quality stuff, you know. So if you want to go price point below that, that's also fine. But you're not gonna get, you know, this. And I don't even know if this will definitely have studio connectors. It will not plug into your regular, you know, laptop. You'll have to get an adapter for it as well. What are we listening to? d.o.o. Eres especial. It's a cover. Okay, no covers. Sorry. Kyle Arthur Murphy and Jelly Trip, they're coming from the sky. Ringo does what I want to do, sleep. Yeah. He came here today and he was like, yep, I'm gonna sit on the speaker and I'm gonna sleep. You know, he was like, he's feeling the sleep in here. It's nice, it's next to me, you know. It's high. He likes to be up higher, you know. And Scotty says he needs a nap. What? Nappy. Air Rider, hey, how you doing, Air Rider? I'm doing good. How are you? Air Rider there on Reddit. we have two monitors now. I recently bought another monitor stand and another monitor because we only I used to have like 3 production monitors up there in the video studio up there, but when I put it down, I needed the monitors for the producer seat. So we had a lack of monitors, so I bought a new monitor stand and a new monitor, and now I have 2. One is here for the chat, and one is here for the stream preview. You know, I can actually maybe give you guys a tiny tour. All right, here's the production. Here's the preview monitor. Bing, 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 bing. And then here's the chat monitor where I have a Reddit and Twitch, so I can read the chat. And here I just control the stream and monitor the stream. The red mic isn't doing anything at the moment. it's off. And now we're gonna go back to le chat. Le chat. It's not a rerun. I had a rerun in there, but then it wasn't. And Victor de Mayo says, hi, what is this live streaming going out on? Not entirely sure what you mean, Victor. Going out on. What does that mean? Oh, the cat, he jumped off. Chatty, chatty. Oh. He's laying under me now. Okay. And let me see. And Big Kenny says nothing more exhilarating than sitting on a bass bin that is being used at full volume. Okay. Airrider says you are to be applauded for your choice of monitors. Why? Are they special? I got a frameless MSI here because it's cheap and frameless, and it's really doing a great job. $100, holy fuck! And the stand for it was like 40. So for 140, I got the monitor and a very stable stand. Oh, you wanna come up, boy? You wanna come up? You wanna come to puppy? Oh, you wanna come up? You wanna come up? Oh, come up, come up. Come to puppy. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. He's like, dude, I was sleeping and now you're picking me up. It's not cool. It's not cool. You wanna hold on. I'm gonna hold you like a baby, okay? Do you want baby holding? Is it baby holding time? It is baby holding time. Okay, I'm gonna let you. Okay, he wants no. Nope. Okay, yeah, sorry, I got carried away with the cat stuff. When you say chat, you are referring to your cat. No, the chat, you know, the chat. The chat, like people are talking in text. The cat would be chat, you know, le chat. Ringo is all nope, and now he's laying here. All right, let me see if I can catch him. Okay, chat come, come chat ka. Chat. No. No, he moves away. He's like, yeah, no, don't put the camera in my face all the goddamn time. Oh, oops. Okay. No dice. Okay, I'm gonna give a feedback and then I'm gonna read some more of your chat. Decent effort for exclamation mark. Song remains a little bit drifting and could have some more points of interest, full stop. Would also work on vocals which sound thin and maybe a little bit off, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Okay. Chat, chat, chat. Ringo is all like, nope, okay. And Victor says, sorry, my English. Yeah, don't worry about your English, Victor. We have Lottie on here. She's also, her English is also terrible. That's right. That she comes from the country where they have this show where there's like the computer says no, you know. Computer says no. That's a good show. Lottie really likes it. Yeah. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that remains very basic and the vocals can be improved in many parts, full stop. Would work on tonality first, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Yeah. What's your cat's name? My cat's name is Ringo Starr. And you would not believe we actually got him and he was named Ringo Starr. And we of course kept him, you know, being a music family and everything. We were like, what? You know? And we thought it was so fitting. So we kept him at the name Ringo Starr. He hasn't found nothing new to piss on the offloader. She comes from the country that invented English. Oh, she's from Germany? I didn't know that. I thought she was not. That's also very low-key. I don't like the vocals. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that flows a little bit, but could be improved in emotional arc, full stop. Would definitely work on the vocals, which are low-key in delivery and lack depth and tonality, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. You kind of look like Peter from Family Guy. That's right. But that's just because I'm somewhat, you know, gained in presence since I've been sitting around at home in Corona. And better looks couldn't. Oh my God. Says, hey, I've been dating with this girl from my school. Life has been going pretty great so far, and I hope I'll be with her forever. I know this isn't realistic, but well, I don't care. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I just wanted to say that I'm happy as fuck. That is very good for you, Better. You need to capture these moments, and you need to realize that these moments are fleeting, but the happiness that you feel in them will forever stay with you. Even if your relationship doesn't work out, you'll always think back and say, oh, that was such a great time. And that's what you should do. You know, keep the good times in your memory, even you know that, you know, they might be, you know, over or they might be intersected with bad times, etc. Keep the good times. So, totally right. He actually looks like him. She can't deep. Yeah, well, Jude, it's a it could be a life advice stream. People usually tell me I look like Dana White, you know. But that's everything is good. What planet are you now on, AViiO? Yeah. I'm always on different planets, you know. People ask stuff and I answer. It's the sociologist in me that just wants to, you know, answer. And, you know, ultimately you don't end up staying with most of the people that you meet. Male. Who's Dana White? Ah, man. Is it Dana White, the guy from UFC? An air writer says, I want to hear the girl with the British accent recite some Middle English poetry from the 1300s. Me too. Her name is Lada Pitchy. She's always on the show. She's also a good artist. You know, she does like these sticker men and stuff. Like, I didn't even know there was a thing until I saw her art and I was like, whoa, you know. So air writer on Reddit wants you to Recite some Middle English poetry from the 1300s. Wow. And Victor is asking me, do you play video games? Yeah, I don't know. The last time somebody called it video games was probably when I was 6. But yeah, I did play a lot of games when I was younger, especially when I was at university. I played a lot of MMORPGs, and I pretty much beta tested them all. I started with Ultima Online, EverQuest, and I was in beta for all of these. And before that, I did The Realm, and just literally anything that was an MMO, I played in beta. Because once you got into like 3 or 4 or 5 actual closed betas, then people would invite you to more closed betas because they know, oh, this guy's been in 10 closed betas. So, and then we ended up playing a lot of Dark Age of Camelot, where I was server lead for the Alliance for Albion. And then we played EverQuest, EverQuest 2, you know, and all of that, like many years. Sidetracked. I did play a lot of Command & Conquer. I was playing in a Command & Conquer league. Red Alert. Generals for fun. Red Alert competitively. And I used to be a professional Quake World player. We played in the European Cup of Quake World, which is a FPS, if you know it. Air Rider says, my iPad refuses to type the word Lada. Okay, of course it works now. Yeah, Lada Pichi it's a difficult name. Has she said anything about the 1300s yet? I don't think so, right? She didn't, right? Oi, mate. How did they talk in the 1300s? Do you know that? Because I don't.
She has.
She has?
What? In it.
She said, not. Can you recite some Middle English poetry from the 1300s?
Yes, I asked, does he have a particular poem in mind?
Air Rider, is there a particular poem in your mind? Good sir. AViiO is in the works also. What? AViiO? Is that a thing? That's literally me with a tail shooting electricity. Why do you want to see me with a tail shooting electricity? That is weird. All right, music.
Because it'll be funny.
Because it'd be funny. Okay. That's definitely a thing. It is a thing. Oh, man.
I got problems I can't deal with. No need to discuss that other brother in the ground, and I can't face that shit. See, our tree is full of stories. I can't change that shit. We'll be rooted in the ground until the earth is in its slabs. If it fall down by itself, I better mill it, make it sound, nigga. Yeah.
And Air Rider says, yes, I'm thinking about Chaucer and his introduction to the Canterbury Tales. I don't even know who that is. See, that's how much I know about art. Chaucer, Chaser, Simpson, Avi. Who am I gonna be? Simpson, Avi Simpson. Oh man, Simp, Avi Simp. It's bad, but at least you're making me laugh. See, I'm already feeling better. I wasn't feeling so good today.
Like trees, don't wait too long. Sometimes they spring, sometimes they fall. Tell them grow like trees, but don't wait too long. Tell them grow like trees, don't wait too long. Sometimes they spring, sometimes they fall. Tell them grow like trees, but don't wait too long. Look, I'm a legend in that field, you can't tackle me. That's like Tiny Tim trying to scrap a creek. Rolling fruity leaves, Johnny Appleseed. My daddy's so dope, follow after him they hope, but this apple fell.
I'm gonna save it for later. It's not so. I've heard better. I've heard worse. Riccardo Perotti and Ale Bayas perform for us today Mundo Perfecto. It is Latino pop. A lot of pitchy. He would be happy for sure if you draw him as the Hulk. Oh, I could be black, I could be white, I could be anything but crack. No. Yeah, I could totally be the Hulk because he's also smart, you know. When he's not hulky, he's smarty. But you know, I'm definitely not as like ragey. I'm not ragey like Hulk, like at all. But yeah. And Vani says you want to stay with them, want to see me yellow. Oh, it could be AViiiO. AViiiO. Another stereotype. It's AViiiO. Ling ling. I mean, the last, come on guys. The last DNA test I did said I was like 48.3% West Asian, which is true if you're familiar with my heritage, you know. So AViiiO is definitely a reality. But West Asian, which is like, a lot of people don't know the difference between Asian and West Asian. They're like, West Asian, oh, you're from China? No, it's not the same place. The Hulk is Mika? What? Todo un universum. Yeah, it's not totally bad, but it's also not good. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay track that has some things done right, and it's generally enjoyable, full stop. However, it does not reach the production quality needed for us to progress with it, full stop. Would definitely like to see and hear your stuff in the future, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Alrighty.
Y'all know I won't stop. Damn, should this beat hot? See me cruise around the city, it's litty, I don't stop. Yeah. See me cruise around the city, back a minute, we 50, such a pity to a man that y'all pray I'm gon' try.
Yeah, no.
I know it be stuck.
Lottie says no.
That's exactly why I'm not gon' stop. I know it be stunning to see when I'm coming, but
And Air Rider says he only takes song requests if you would like to hear some really awful demos from a guy on his Casio. He only takes song requests if you would like. Yeah, dude, it is. And better looks, he says, do you take song requests? Oh, that's why it is. And Victor says, do you know how to say Snickers without the S? No, I don't actually. Better looks and says, do you take song requests? No, you know, if you send a demo, I'll play it. I totally could. No. I'm practicing to be Lottie. One day I aspire to be Lottie. I'll be like her. I'll be like, let's go to the chippy. No, that wasn't good. Let's go to the chippy. No. British. Oi, mate, let's go to a chippy. No, not to the.
It's down the chippy.
Down the chippy.
Oi, mate, let's go down the chippy.
Oh, oi, mate, let's go down to chippy.
Entirely too many letters in there.
Sorry, what?
Let's go down the chippy.
Let's go down the chippy. I feel like I'm not doing it good enough.
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's better? Yo, okay.
Let's go down the chippy.
She got a little bit lag, yeah, but I swear to God, I'm going to be practicing it. And one day I will not only be able to sound like a retarded Austrian farmer, I'll also be able to sound like a retarded English farmer. And that I aspire to be able to do all these things.
But that's exactly why I'm not gonna stop. Why I don't stop.
Yeah, okay, no. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay track that is improvable mostly in its vocals that lack tonality and key correctness, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Payphone world, carry on, rap. Kenny gives you sad face? Why does Kenny give you sad face? Oh, Kenny said, what is a chippy? Oh, he doesn't know what the chippy is. The holy chippy. British. Yeah. I'm always going like, British. Oi, mate, are you British? And then Lottie is like, you're not separating the two things of the word. It's like more than one. It's one. Don't say British or what. It's like more connected. It's like British or what. I don't know. I'm doing it wrong. British.
Yes.
I've been doing it wrong all this time.
Yes, that was perfect. Just like that. Just British.
Yeah, British and water. Yeah.
Just let it flow.
Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it go. Same as on the toilet. Just let it flow.
Yeah.
Just think you're in the toilet. Let it flow. Let it go.
My cake. Remember the past when you wasn't.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no to this. Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Song remains improvable in milk. In milk. Song remains improvable in milk. Song roommates approve the milk. It wrote, some roommates improve the milk. Excellent. Song is improvable in music and vocals, full stop. I would definitely start to work on vocals first, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Because the vocals are not good. Dan the Man, Believe in Land, USA.
Cleveland, ain't no other reason. Yo. Cleveland, ain't no other reason.
Oh, Air Rider says, wait, I thought that oi is only for skinheads. What? Vani says she's hungry and sleepy. Well, then, you know, French fried chips are like laser Pringles. Yeah, Kenny doesn't know the chips thing, Lottie. You're going to have to tell him. He doesn't know. Oh, he's you know, he's a US-ish. US-ish. He's from the United States of USA land, American lands.
Got lots of season, even though it's freezing.
Cleveland. Oh yeah. That's interesting, but not necessarily good, but interesting. And better looks, and it says British. British, yeah. And Air Rider says decent track remains boring with a lack of fidelity and provable in the category lyrics and best in tears. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I sound like that. Air Rider says in America we are no longer allowed to say retard. Really? Because, you know, retard medicine is a type of medicine that releases its contents slowly into the body. So you'll have lots of medicine that says retard on it, by the way. So it's an actual word, you know. It's not. It's a thing, you know. Retard is a thing. Are you using retard medicine? No, I am not stupid, you know. But that wouldn't be true, because you could be using a retard medicine for headache or a retard medicine for something. It just means slow release. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Not entirely sure that the strong repetition of the Cleveland phrase works out for your song as well as you think it does. Full stop. Otherwise, not so bad. Full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Yeah, that's when people are like, I don't know, sometimes people are repeating the same stuff over and over again. Cleveland isn't the guy from Family Guy. Cleveland. Let's all go to Cleveland. I never been in Cleveland before, but I don't even know what there is in Cleveland. But it's in Ohio, and I was in Ohio. I quite extensively visited Ohio for reasons unknown to man. And Lada Pitchy says retard is offensive over here. Like, people catch you in the back alley for daring to say kind of bad word. Then we should totally make a retard album. We can no longer say what you are, some kind of retard. Ah, you cannot? Oh, that is interesting. I don't know. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Somewhat simple music together with vocals that are strongly improvable over most of the song, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. You can hear him. This is gonna make me cry, turn it off. Yeah, I mean... so many things you can't say anymore, you know. Everything is offensive nowadays. But then again, nothing really changes, you know. The funny thing is that people are now offended by everything, but there is no greater impact on people lacking rights. Women still have the shorter end of the stick. Minorities still have the shorter end of the stick. And what they get in as replacement for having the shorter end of the stick is hypersensitivity to certain words. Well, thank you very much. If all I get, rather than being respected in society and being treated equally, is sensitivity to the word, I don't know, white boy, or person that's like half Asian, or stupid Greek or something, and in return I don't get any actual improvements in my condition of having the short end of the stick in society, what the fuck good does the sensibility to a word do you? And I feel like it's an escape. It's something that you do because you don't want to make any real changes. You don't want to support women. You don't want to change, the wage gap. You don't want, black people to have the same rights and the same opportunities as others. You don't want to see Asians as equals, whatever it might be. But you're like, okay, let's be sensitive about the language. How about we just give them fuck all for nothing, and instead we're going to be sensitive about the language, And it usually comes from America. I emulated an English accent here. Has nothing to do with England.
Like, okay, let's be
who's feedbacking?
Language.
Somebody's feedbacking. I would rather be offensively berated and have great opportunity and equality than the other way around. You can absolutely berate me any way you want if I have equality and opportunity. That's how I feel. So you can call me anything you want if I have that. And conversely, if I don't, then any kind of, verbal borders that we implement are meaningless. All right. My 2 cents. Air Rider says, so if you want to insult my friend, I can say, what, are you some kind of mentally challenged person? That was me. Lottie trying to fix the overexcited keyboard typing. Yep. Political correctness has gone way over, says Lottie. Nothing gets respect like being a dick. Kenny. Oh, man. And Ken says he's offended by offended people. the whole thing, you know, I hate it. Here in Austria, we still have a lot of work and ground to cover in especially treating women good and equal. And what we got was, at the university level, a language reform to where you now have to use the female and the male noun in everything. You know, so you cannot say baker anymore because baker implies that it's male, you know? So you have to use baker slash bakerin, you know, which is the female form in official language in Austria. I would just have, you know, given more daycare places to females working at a bakery. But instead they got a word. You know, yay. We all need to learn Esperanto. Czech has it too, says Foxy, and Vani says here too in Switzerland. Language thing is also used here. It's so stupid, yeah? I mean, I've always advocated at the time when I was still an active politician, which was very long ago, that, you know, for women who want to work, we need to have better daycare. And for women who stay at home and take care of many kids, we need to have pension time. Because in Austria, for some magic reason, you know, that didn't really count, you know? So, there's so many things that women are disadvantaged in, and you give them a language reform. That is like the ultimate fucking insult. I was like, what the fuck? You know, instead of actually doing something tangible, oh, let's make a language reform and be more respectful towards them. Yay! Yeah, that is like, you know, you're always calling somebody the N-word and are hanging them because they're of a different color. And then people say, oh, you got to change. And then you say, yes, we will continue to hang them from the tree, but we shall no longer call them the N-word. Instead, we will call them African Americans when we hang them. Excellent. I love hypocrisy. It's interesting. And Lada Pichi said, watching cricket the other day and the commentator got in trouble for saying batsman. Ah, is that offensive? Is that a guy that has the bat in cricket or something? They were always been the batsman. And batsmen... Aha, because batsmen, like men, I see. It was a men's cricket team. Yeah, that's stupid. And Foxy says, we have it since forever, though. It's how Czech works. But funny with the movement from the US now, everything should be hyper-correct. I don't watch cricket, Vani. I think Lottie does. It's a typical British sport. Very simple song. I feel Ken can do this at home better. Yeah, can say no. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Vocals are okay and music also, full stop. However, both stay fairly simple and the song lacks greater creativity but has a very stable performance, full stop. Full stop. I'm such an idiot. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Okay, Kane and Joel from Sweden with Flower Funk. And Vani says cricket is a typical British sport. I feel ignorant. It's okay, don't worry about it. And Lottie says because cricket is awesome. A-Rider says, so basically because your language has 2 words for each noun, you're totally fucked. That's retarded. Yeah. Or they want it to be, you know. It is, for example, the teacher. In German, we have der Lehrer, which is male, und die Lehrerin, the female teacher. And so if you want to address the entirety of teachers, we used to say die Lehrer, the teachers, but male form. And now the correct word, it would be to say die Lehrer / innen. So it would be the teachers, male / female, you know. That's right. Vani is typing it in Twitch there, and you know, so they / appended the other sex to the plural of something, you know. So the bakers, because the bakers in English, if I'm saying the bakers, the baker is a male form. It doesn't have a female, you know. So. And Vani says they're using /. And Kenny wants to know what happened with fox hunting. Decent effort and a very interesting track creatively, full stop. However, I'm not entirely sure that works out in your favor. But keep working and pushing the limits. Full stop. All the best and cheers! ! In case you don't know. Okay, I'm gonna leave if people wanna hunt me. Fuck's sake. Aye. Good. That was a good one. We don't want to hunt you. We just want to hunt you to give you lots of kisses. So good.
Took a couple falls, but I mastered the heat.
Decent effort! Okay, track that has some improvable vocals. That is definitely where I would start working as well. Full stop. All the best and cheers! You don't have to run away, Foxy. You know, you just. By the way, if you're interested in chatting with us more, because we're such a funny and interesting bunch, you should totally join us on Discord. That is, I'm gonna link it. countzerorecords.com/Discord. No one told me about the sandwiches. I'm listening. Wait, hold up. Sandwich? Who gets a sandwich? And then Ladi says, Discord on the other day, we straight up had a 2-hour conversation about vinegar. Yeah, we did. It's super interesting because it's the Discord of a record label, but it's very normal. There's lots of artists and other people, and we talk about interesting stuff. And where else could you do that? Oof. Kenny says, I like vinegar on his Brussels sprouts. Okay. Vinegar and the oil. Oh, that is pretty horrible. By the way, did you know that today I mostly ate donuts? I posted a picture in the Discord VIP chat of the donuts. And today I think I had one toast, and then I had some bread, and then donuts. So I probably, I don't think I ate good today. Jane the monkey. Yeah, dude, living in the forest, wonderful. Not good thing. How were the donuts? They were pretty good, you know. But every time I reached for a donut, everybody kept screaming, and the kids were like, "No, don't eat them all! Don't eat them all!" And I'm like, I'm the biggest monkey in this room. I'm going to eat all of the donuts. They're like, "No, please, please, also give us this little bit of the donut." And then they ran and they got a knife, and then they started cutting up every donut into quarters so that everybody could have a fair share of every donut. And then I got a plate of donut snippets, which was very interesting. Because they said that in this way, everybody gets a fair share and an equal share of everything. Because then the donuts are like clipped down to like bits of this size. Very, very... Leberknödel, it's Leberknödel. Oh yeah, we had home cooked soup with vegetables and Leberknödel. That was really good. I love that. And don't like that song. So, decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that has a lot of improvable parts. And I would definitely keep working, full stop. All the best then, cheers, exclamation mark. Here's just... I don't know what to say to this guy. It's just... It's Leberknödel, not Leberkugel. Come on. I'm scared to come to eat to you. What? No. Today was just a casual day, you know? We had a good soup, good homemade soup. And it wasn't Greek, it was definitely not Greek. Remix and super weird. A Kugel is a sphere. The translation of Kugel is literally sphere. And there's Knödel. And today I was thinking, will Lottie have today? What kind of hat is she gonna wear? Because we're here at Count Zero. We're betting which we have a game. It's secret. She can't know it. But she's probably not listening anyway. Which hat is Lottie gonna wear today? And we bet money on it, you know? Because she only has like 2 or 3 or 4 hats that she's always wearing. So we can do like a virtual hat race. And then people are betting on it. And then you're like, oh man, she got a black hat. You know? I'm sure you're very entertained by this fact. And Vani says, I don't eat Leber. I eat it all the time. What do you mean? It's really good. There's like a million ways to make it. It's kind of like you're saying you're not eating chicken. It depends how you cook it. Isn't Kugel... That's Kegel, not Kugel. A Kegel and a Kugel is not the same. Yes, Lottie. I know it. I know everything. And Vani says she's a veggie. What kind of veggie are you? Are you more like an eggplant or a pumpkin or a potato? Decent effort, exclamation mark. Oh, nope. Didn't work out at all here. Biscuits and gravy, come on. Yeah, everything in America is so incredibly fake. That was always so weird to me. They can literally not cook anything. They think that making eggs is like cooking. I'm cooking eggs. I'm like, dude. Yeah. Cooking in America. It's its own thing, you know. Barbecuing is good, and they also have some good restaurants. But man, can these people not cook? I've never seen a group of people that has collectively so little idea of cooking like the Americans. They just literally open shit, and then when they heat it up, that's usually what they mean when they're cooking it. You know, they're like heating up ready-made stuff. It's so weird. Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay, track that has some good points and some uniqueness to it as well. Full stop. Keep sending us your stuff in the future. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. I think this guy's convinced that he's good, so why not? Send us more. Do. Ding! Come on. And Vani says I usually boil eggs. Okay. You haven't had my spam burger. That's what I mean. Spam burger. Come on.
Yeah. I hold the game by the soul for real.
I ain't giving nobody my biscuits.
Yeah, I was chose for real. Hey, for real.
Maybe Lottie, but nobody else.
I call the play him hey, fly chick, 18, bad bitch, 18, all go.
She's not laughing. She's not laughing. She's only doing this slightest. She's like the. She only has like 2 degree smile. Lottie has that like 2 degree smile. Like I can't even do that. It was like this minimal smile. Like yeah, I can't do it. I scramble eggs some places call it an omelette, but it's not.
I need all of that in stacks. Investments popping off. We ain't never dropping off. Yeah. Money calling.
Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay, track that has some good points, but in its entirety, it remains a little bit too monotonous. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. And I feel like we already talked about the blueberry scones. And then I was like, I don't know what it is. And then you told me, and then I forgot. And now I'm at the same place again, and I again have no idea what that was. I just couldn't remember it. And this is Fazio from Italy. Your love. Elektropoppa. Give me your love in the Faz. Lottie, do you want his love in your Fazio? And Air Rider says I just started cooking and stopped ordering out all the time from all the apps. Yeah, cooking is awesome. And Kenny says I can make bacon. This is this American statement. Ken, this is such an American statement. I can make bacon. You don't make bacon. It's made for you, and then you just literally cut it up, and then you maybe heat it. So you don't make bacon. And he says, or Polish sausage. So you don't make sausage either. It's literally made in the factory for you. And tater tots. And it's also literally made, and it comes out of a bag. And this is everything that's wrong with America. These people just take all the ready-made foods and then heat them up, and they're like, you know. And even the pancakes are a freaking mix because they can't even mix flour with baking powder and egg. Because, you know, it's so goddamn difficult to do that. So they gotta have a Aunt Gemina, which they're no longer to call it Aunt Gemina. Some like mix of something. Fazio. Because they know the Fazio. Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay, track that remains a little bit monotonous, but has some basic good things to it. Full stop. All the best then. Cheers! Exclamation mark. Maybe the howling wasn't good either. I don't know. Vani Klugscheißer. It's all yummy. I mean, mixing the meat into the batter or haggis.
when I come through, you know the thing gon' lock off. Bad gal wanna come take my top off. I'm evil, I'm not just.
Ah, schade, Yo-Yo ist da. Hey, Yo-Yo, what's up? I feel Yo-Yo is always sucking on that thing. Ladi, what do you think when you see Yo-Yo intensely sucking on his little dick-looking thingy there? What are your thoughts? We're waiting for your answer. We're waiting.
Yes, I had to find the microphone thing to turn it back on.
All right.
I don't know. I didn't know I was supposed to be thinking things. Sorry. What?
Yeah. Did you hear the question? Okay. She's passing on it.
I did. I'm listening.
Listening to
I am paying attention.
I'm asking you something and you're listening. You should be talking, not listening. That is the wrong way. It should be going out from the mouth, not going in the ear, you know? Okay. And fuck is it? I'm sorry, what? Who's sucking what? What looking thing now? Yeah, Yo-Yo in the house. Almost, Kenny, almost. Not bad. No. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that has improvable vocals throughout, and this is definitely where I would start working. Full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. All right, 4 more of the one thing to go. And then I have about 44 yes no's, which I think I'm not going to do today, because then I'll be sitting here forever. If I don't listen, how do I know what to answer? It was a joke, you know, it was a joke. And by the way, somebody's gonna come over to me soon. It's gonna be Yo-Yo or Lottie or Vani, and then they're gonna be in the studio with me together, and we're gonna make a great show. Because if it's Yo-Yo, it's gonna be, you know, Yo-Yo the Mountain Man Chippendale edition. He's gonna take his shirt off and dance. If it's Lottie, we're gonna do funny banter. It's gonna be really funny. And if it's Vani, it's gonna be Meg and Vani like putting makeup on each other, and I'm filming, and they're like, yeah, let's put some makeup on. Also going to be interesting. So watch this space to, in the future, like very soon in the future, find some like more people in front of the camera. I think that is totally good, and then I don't have to be the one doing all the talking. Could be good. Could be good. Could be good.
My girl, you're fly just like a dog. Baby girl, you are mine. I will never.
Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that has improvable vocals throughout, full stop. This is where I would start working, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Hold on. I have somewhat of a technical problem here. And one day, we're going to be popular enough that I'm going to have a production assistant that can do all these things for me. In one remote day, and it's vocals could be improved in delivery, which is very thin, full stop. Very soon. I said thin. Okay. Man. Always me with the feedback. Right, let me read the chat. It's him bringing it up with the makeup. What? And Ken says, I'm waiting for somebody to sponsor me and my wife trip to the studio to make jams with Avi. Ask me on how to donate to my travel fund. That's good. If you want to donate to Kenny's travel fund, you can totally do so. Naomi says makeup for Vani and Meg with Avi filming. That would be the best. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. He knows it. And Ladi says AViiO should not get a makeup because that would be a total not cool thing. It should only go on Vani and Meg. Yeah, Ladi, I agree. That is horrible singing. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Interesting track that is improvable both in music and in vocals, full stop. With the vocals I would work on delivery and then on tonality, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Is it me or haven't we had anything good for a while? Remix. Gimme, no. Did you guys know why I started cooking other than growing up in a restaurant? But in all actuality, I started cooking because I was a student and I didn't have a lot of money. So the more complicated things that I used to eat in the restaurant growing up and that I wanted to eat, because the university was in a different town and I couldn't afford, and so I started cooking it, you know, and I wanted this, and it was a little bit more of a, you know, difficult thing. I just made it myself. Want this, made it myself. Wanted this, but made it myself. And then my friends came over and they were like, wow, you're cooking, wow, you know. And so people loved coming over to me because I would always cook things that were for students, very elaborate. And so, yeah. And Vani says we had food. Computer says no bad jokes. Yep, opposite day. What? Wait, the makeup, see what they think of the Michael Fegan music I sent you last week. I don't even know, you know. I think you sent me a link on Facebook.
Black widows got red in a ledger. No need to prior peer pressure. Chrysanthemums bloom in despair. Savoir faire, devil may care. Watch the ruin get repaired. Saw a smirk crack the mask of a girl covered in dirt.
I'm gonna get it and download it and get the link, you know.
Sirens mean for alarm. Pardon the faux pas. I had to flood the feral for foraging through the farm. To old acquaintances I greet under street lamps, wondering why the seminars purposely flawed. Fever from scratches on my forearm, not only forewarned but forfeit goods of speed true resort to blunt force. Only because I suppose repurposed the horse stowed by the frontal lobe in the front row. Enclosed in experimental dose.
Yeah, I don't think so. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay track that feels like it's not really flowing well and the music is a little bit too unvaried, full stop. Vocals are okay but could be improved in delivery as well, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. I feel like that was a very good feedback. Okay, now we're down to the yes no's, only 44 of them to go. So I'm gonna go back to the maybes and listen to them. Because I put 2 on maybe and I'm gonna decide on those before I do. So I'm kind of like taking the second round first. So far so simple. Mesa and Boss, Progressive House. A little bit out of sync here and it's stock vocals, but can be corrected. And these people are so funny. This is track 6 of the collection we have in the arsenal. 5 signed to date and still going. Who's ready to sign number 6? So these people are literally signing all of their tracks to a different indie label, which is, of course, not going to do anything for the track, because why would they? If you only have one track of an artist, you're going to do absolutely nothing for it. And it is the absolute worst strategy ever. To get anything done is to sign 6 tracks to 6 labels, because that guarantees that none of them are going to take any interest in it, like at all, you know. And I'm already not interested in that song. Decent effort, exclamation mark. We generally work with artists in a long-term basis, and would like to hear more from you in the future if you're more oriented towards long-term collaboration, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. I don't even want to talk to somebody who's only going to give me one single. That is, unless that single, I have to say, is extremely good. If you have an extremely good song, then I'm not going to care. But am I going to take like a 7-point song, just one from some dude? I don't think so. Like Young Rel. Or to rephrase it, if you... I need to work on my track, you only get one. What? I think if you wanna sell a single to us, it has to be like a 9-point or something. Essentially, you have to make me believe that I'm going to recoup all the money I'm putting into advertising your single, and I'm gonna get something back. So that single has to be smashing. It has to be like a hit in hiding.
Yeah. Never bad decisions. I'm choosing to make a difference for my family.
And Air Rider says, I submitted a song to the vocal group Wilson Phillips and they considered it for a few weeks, then rejected it. I feel lucky that they even considered it. Yeah, it's normal, you know. There's so much music going around. Feedbacking is so difficult. I feel like most people find a track to follow and they find their artists to work with and then do that, because I can get a decent song from Matt Reed, from Ken Tucker, from Cygnus, any time of any day, and you'd have to come up with some compelling evidence as to why I shouldn't go to these guys and say I want to have it. So being difficult and being halfway there is really not something that will get you anywhere. And the more established that music outfit is, or the group, or etc., the more competition you have, you know. So I feel like many times I would rather work with my artists than to bother, especially not working with somebody on a one-off. Like I wrote this song, do you want to have it for one of your artists? I'm usually like, why would I go through all of the trouble of licensing just one song and then working out for one song the deal, and then doing for one song the marketing? So I'm doing the same amount of work I would be doing for 10 songs for one. Why would I be doing that? That is just, you know, I have no idea why. It would have to be like literally the song of the millennium.
Because I own, even my sister children got visions like
See, Ken says that. What if I have a solid album? You're already signed to the label, Scotty. We're literally talking about people that are not like you, okay? Even though, you know, you haven't done much, that is not going to be a concern for us since you're already working with us in a different capacity. So it's like, this is literally not about you.
My father worked 3 jobs, nigga. I ain't get to see that nigga. Now I'm getting old now, and now I wanna be that nigga. Sacrifice to grow. Taught me never be a hoe. Never back down on your word, and then look out for my bro. I don't know if I felt or not. Truthfully, I felt a lot, especially especially by my brother, man.
Okay, he's not such a bad rapper. Let's hear. Maybe there's a second song, and I'll be like, wow. Okay, there's no other song. No. Gotta say no. Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Interesting song, but we couldn't find any more from you. Full stop. Please do send us some more of your stuff in the future. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. And a lot of the demo submission sites think that it's so interesting that we require people to work with us on a long-term basis or to have more than one song that they put it in there. Label will only work with you long-term. Label will require you to have multiple songs. Like, you know, label actually is looking for musicians. Attention might probably not be for you. There's this whole industry about taking advantage of amateur artists. And they're making so much shit money. I'm telling you, every day I'm thinking to myself, should I start an amateur music service? Because all of my friends that I know in the industry that are making amateur music services are all making good money. And that is just where it's at, you know. Have some idiots pay to submit demos. Have some idiots pay to, you know, advertise on the blog that nobody reads. All these amateur music services are working great. They're literally shitting money. But here I am, not doing that and instead doing the real thing, you know. Not sure how smart that is. Poop Crayon says, I have a jam for you, but it's bluesy funky. Any interest? Absolutely. Go to countzerorecords.com/demo and you can upload your demo there. And if you want, we can review it for you live on the show. Or you can go to, hold on. I'll link it here. Recordlabelboss.com. That's the website for the show. Recordlabelboss.com. And on the bottom is a submit link too. Okay. Could you draw? Yeah, I did. So you can go to recordlabelboss.com or countzerorecords.com. They're both. Are you not both smoking these sticky things? Yeah, Scotty, Maryland. Yeah. Scotty, and I really hope that you're going to have a solid album because, you know, if not, I'm going to make you change it until it is solid, you know. You cannot disappoint me.
Ooh, Tom, I love
And
this one.
Ken says Count Zero Records is the best artist in the world. No, in the universe. Okay. Nope. What's up with the giant knuckles on the screen? Hi boy. He's touching me. Did you see him? He came up and touched me. He was like, hey, Papa. It's because we have some people that are challenged by angles. They're challenged by camera angles. They do not understand that if you put the camera on the table and film yourself from the bottom and then you put your hands in front of it, that's all people can see. They're angly challenged, not anally challenged, angly challenged. You know, so they're like, oh, I literally can't do this. But yeah, wait. let's bring in the cat cam for that. And then I'll show you what I mean. It's like, you know, it's like you have a perspective like this, and then you do this, you know. So it's like they only can see you halfway, and it's like totally wonky as fuck. But you add some fingers to it so that really nobody can get the impression that there's anything going on that they would want to see, you know. Like this, and then what you really need to do is like permanent fingers. Do the permanent fingers, because when you're just casually holding your fingers here, then they're literally covering your camera, you know, and that's a lot more suspense. Or you could like totally, you know, do this. It's the finger cam. All right, the finger camster. The finger camster is something like a hamster. Oh, wait. All right, there you go. If maybe we can catch him. What's up, boy? Huh? You want to go? You were going to go on speaker again? Nope. It's his time to, like, get ready. You know, it's the night, so he's like, yay, time for me to get loud. Chase the mice. And Poop Crayon says my email address shows up as not valid. We have some kind of spam filter on it. I don't know. Try a different one. Because I have a bunch of like Russian hackers and other people who are like constantly spamming our site with registrations and submissions of some links that lead to like certain websites. Yo, Misters, I don't know, Scotty, but the XPS series has a cam at the bottom of the screen. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. There is this somebody was extremely smart and built a series of laptops that have the camera between the screen and the keyboard, which means you're gonna have like a really great angle. And Kenny says he's currently getting 17 million from a Nigerian prince. Yeah, me too. They call me every day, like multiple days. Sometimes they're Nigerian, sometimes they're Indian, you know. And sometimes I talk with them. When I'm really bored, I talk with them, you know. And they're always pretending to be somebody else, which is really funny. And they always choose some kind of characters that they cannot possibly impersonate, you know. You always have the one Indian guy that is like, hello sir, this is Johnny Western calling you from the Boston, and I am from the IRS. And I'm like, you sound like you're Indian. No sir, I am not the Indian. You know, and they're always picking like FBI agents or IRS people. Like, there's like no way in hell anybody's gonna believe you if you talk like that. You know, you're like, I am from India. You know, and it's like, and then of course the second thing is always that either pastor or some kind of, you know, tribal leader, Mogutu from Babutu. You know, it's like, my name is Ungalaka Ubele Bobogo Buchutse. I am the Prince of Nuguta, and I have inherited so much money. And so what I did, it was actually very enlightening. I went to a website where you can learn Nigerian curse words, and I would use them. I was like, I mugu. You just say mugu and they hang up the phone, you know, because mugu means like, it means like a water buffalo, stupid kind of person deal, you know. Or you could just yell in the phone, mugu, fuck you, mugu, you know. This works super well, but it really goes well if you learn some Nigerian curse words, and you can call yourself that, and you can say to him, for example, in Indian, because then the Nigerian is talking to an Indian, it's very funny. You can say, hello sir, my name is Pachtara Bichta Bandara Binda, Mugu Bachtara Bundi. What can I do for you, sir? I am calling you from the IRS. You know? And you pretend to be an IRS scammer, and all the while you're insulting him. But it's really interesting. Phone scammers is its own thing. There's a show, you know. I think Kid Bonga has been doing this for a very long time. I think his work is really great. It's a form of art, you know. to like talk with these people. Sometimes I write back, you know. I always like to do it, and I get sidetracked a little bit now. It's really good. I write back, and I'm like, you know, I write back, hello, this is the Secretary of His Royal Highness AViiO I, ruler of the universe, dominator of the galaxy, etc. And then I come up with some more titles. And from now on, I shall inform you that you can only address His Royal Highness by his full title. And then whenever they write me something back, I would write back, you're not addressing His Royal Highness with his full title. We cannot reply to your information. And then they start like writing more and more titles because they want to talk to you, you know. So that's really funny. And then they're like, hello, sir, by the grace of God, by the heavens, I am blessing you with the rays of the beam of the sun, and may the Jesus come out of your butt, your Royal Highness. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's funny.
Being seen. Oh, yeah. Stop floating on the east side. Making faces at the seaside.
Beyonce's out there asking fans for a credit card so you can go visit them. What? Ah, yeah, that's right. That's right. This game, yeah. That was good. That is true, yeah. Biodynamics, that's right. Are you Indian? No, I'm not Indian. And Poop Crane says the timer backup. Yep, Poop, we do that. And Foxy says the phone scammers are funny sometimes, yeah. No, I mean, I started at a much lower level. I started at, can you spell that? If you want to ever drive a phone scammer like crazy, you can just ask them to spell that. And they're like, hello, sir, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, can you spell that? And they're like, what? And I'm like, can you spell that? I didn't get that. And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, your name, can you spell that? And then they're like, and I'm like, a monkey asshole? No, sir, not monkey asshole. Can you spell that? And then when they're finally done spelling their name, and it takes them like a long time, then you say, which company you're from? And they're like always making some made up shit. They're like, you know, big company incorporated from India. And I'm like, can you spell that? You know, they're like, oh my God, you know. And so all you have to do is just like literally every time they say something, you're like, can you spell that? And then you graduate to the second thing. It's like, I couldn't find that, you know. And they're like, yeah, I'm from big incorporated in Sempariaga, import, export, sir. And then I'm like, can you spell that? And after half an hour when he spelled that, and he said, sir, can we now move on? I said, like, I couldn't find that. And he's like, what do you mean? And I said, I was looking for a company called Chinese Goat Fuckers Incorporated, and I couldn't find them. And he's like, no, I did not say Chinese Goat Fuckers, sir. I said, big India business. Can you spell that? You know? And then you go from can you spell that to I can't find that, and you just make them. And then whenever they give you some kind of information, you always say that you couldn't find it on Google, but you always give them back something else. So when they tell you it's like Big India Incorporated or something, you say it's like Big Penis Incorporated or something. Yeah, and it's really nice, but always make them spell something, because most of them have like a huge problem spelling stuff for some reason, and it takes them a very long time to spell stuff. And then you just say, I couldn't find that, or you spell it back incorrectly. Very good. After they done it like 4 or 5 times, you keep spelling it back incorrectly. You're like, sir, I wrote down, you know, Sunny Side Up Incorporated. Is that it? He's like, no, sir, this, you know. So I should maybe do a stream about that. It will be funny. I like it. And Poop Crane says, I'm in. How do I submit a file? Just go to the talent pool and create a talent pool profile, and in the talent pool you can add 3 files. Yeah, I'm not Indian. I wear biodynamics. That's right, Bernie boy. Let me read over here. I tell the scammers that they call a whorehouse and they can have to pay me 15 a minute for the call. That's also good. Yeah, but you have to have time for that, you know, because they will try to talk you over. And sometimes they're like talking. And then what you have to do, and you learn that actually in various courses, is you have to talk over them as well. So while they're talking, you could say something, I can't understand you, I can't hear you. Because the one thing they want to make sure is that you can hear them, because if you can't hear them and they're talking, then their talking is useless. And it will make them come out of their script, you know? So you can always keep interrupting them with this, sorry sir, I can't hear you, there's something wrong with the lines, I can't hear you, please say that again, I can't hear you. And just keep saying that, you know? I don't know, I have funny hobbies. I actually, you know... the cat is back. The chat. We have a wonderful chat. Chatty. Yes, Mr. Chatty. Very good. Mr. Chatty. Foxy says, you can let them talk for a while and then reply, sorry, what? I wasn't listening. Can you repeat that? Oh, that is very good. That is also very good. You let them say everything and then you tell them that you weren't on the phone. Can they say it again? And then you do it again. That takes a long time. I've done that. That also works really good. And you can be like, sorry, I had to chase my cat. Can you say that again, you know? I won't waste your time. And Scotty says, I gave the credit card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get the idea. The guy pauses and says, that's not a real card number. Yeah. And then you say, sir, I'm calling you from Microsoft tech support. This is the real credit card.
If I break the law, will you lie for me? Lie for me, will you lie for me?
It's good. The life is good. But I mean, in all honesty, these people are making a lot of money, you know, doing these scam call centers, working there. It's usually like a fairly pyramid structure, and the people that are calling you are the lowest tier of the scammers, you know.
I've been down for a minute, I've been down for a minute, little nigga. Keep grinding till my pockets get bigger. I never stop working.
But I have a lot of people hanging up on me. Because as soon as they find out that you know what's up, you know, they try to hang up and call somebody else. And then, of course, you know, my time is also valuable, so I don't want to be too long on the phone with them. But there is the website, I think is called scambaiter.org. That's also a really funny website where they put all the stories that they had with scammers, you know, and they're trying to get them to make photos and shit, you know, really funny. And Scotty says, can you believe that Jenny's having an affair with the gardener? I did not see that coming up. The scam baiters usually, or many times, like to pose as old people, because they really like to, the scammers really like to prey on old people, and with old people, some type of erratic behavior is actually accepted or even wanted by the scammers, because they want people that are not all the way there. And this gives them an excuse to do extremely erratic stuff. So people like one dude is many times posing as an old person. It's a great thing to do. You can always be like, oh, what, sonny? I couldn't hear you there. my hearing is so bad. You know, he will look at bonga. He will do like crazy shit that nobody would ever think is true, you know. These poor Indian people believe it's some retarded person in America. Old retarded person. But I'm not allowed to say retarded person, you know. I don't know what it is. Okay, this thing isn't going anywhere.
Todo empezó con una canción. Te alojaste dentro de mi corazón. De mi corazón. De mi corazón. Todo empezó con una canción. Te alojaste dentro de mi corazón. De mi corazón. De mi corazón. Todo empezó con una canción. Te alojaste dentro de mi corazón. De mi corazón. De mi corazón.
Okay, let's skip. Nope. Oh lordy, what should I do? What should I do with you? Ooh. I thought from clipping the lawn with manual clippers, why else? Yeah, you can just go overboard, you know. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll stop taking demos like this. And Poop Crane says he uploaded a chill acoustic track. That is excellent. Our next show is on Wednesday at 2000 Central European Time. So, day after tomorrow is the next show, and I'll review you on that show, you know? So, Wednesday, 2000. Central European. This is GMT +2, Vienna time. Your reindeer are here. Oh my god, I want to milk some reindeer. Milking that deer. Milking that deer.
Santa, Santa, look at this smile. Santa, can't you stay for a while? Santa, Santa.
I feel a little bit like Christmas already.
Santa, Santa, please look at that snow. Santa, can't you see better not go?
Hold on, let me type that in chat. 2000 CET.
So take off your boots. You're not needed.
We're now 22, 25 CET.
I'm sure your elves can run the show.
We do Mon vet free.
Santa, Santa, look
Santa,
at this
Santa.
smile.
Santa.
Stay for a while. Santa.
Okay, Lottie, what do you think of this one, huh? Does it make you Christmassy? Who feels like it's Christmas? Nope, nobody. Nobody feels Christmassy, but it was a try. It does not. Computer says no. Hey, did we play that? Did we play that yet today? Computer says no. Hold on, let me find that.
Where's the feeling?
Where's the feeling? Computer says no.
Where's the beat at? Where's the feeling?
Because there's this show, you know, where it's like, computer says no.
This hospital.
This is my daughter. She's a big, brave girl, and she's going to have an operation today. Nice lady, your name?
Danielle.
Age.
Nearly 6. You're 5.
Yes.
We'll say 5 then. Address. Where do you live?
With Mommy and Daddy.
Putting your details in now.
Danielle's gonna have her tonsils removed.
I've got her down for a double hip replacement.
Oh no, well there must be some kind of mistake.
Computer says no.
Computer says no.
Must be some other Danielle Lloyd.
Watch out now. Now it's gonna come again.
Computer says no.
Could you believe it? Could you believe it? It's excellent. Poop Crane says 2 p.m. EST. You're 8 hours. Yeah, maybe 1400 plus 6 is 20. Yeah, that could be it. Could be about 2 p.m. EST, Poopy. That's right. Hope you enjoyed. It's a project song that needs to work with strong lyrical. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is English television. And they have these wonderful show, you know. It's called Little Britain, where they have like the guy that does the computer says no sketch and all this the things. I like Monty Python and English humor, you know. I don't know why. I always did. They have kind of humor that I like. Even though the English people are usually not really entertaining. But Lada Pichi says EST is 7 hours behind you. I don't know. It depends on summertime, wintertime, and so many different things. But it's 22:28 here because we're on wintertime or something. I don't know. So it's 22:28 here. So 2.5 hours ago the show started. Computer says no. And Kenny says I just watched Monty Python and Cartoon Planet. What is Cartoon Planet, dude? 4 p.m. for most of my American friends. Okay.
When I'm with you, we dance all night through. Feels like you're my boo. When I'm with you,
It's Katrina.
and you, feels like deja vu. Music flows from dance floor to my bones and grows.
Katrina. I don't know. What's Cartoon Planet? Cartoon Planet. I've never done it. Life-changing. Who is British and knows what cartoon can explain me Cartoon Planet? Cartoon Planet. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Is it as epic as Little Britain?
Look, we saw Dr. Phillips last week, and she definitely has an appointment for today to have her tonsils removed.
Computer says no.
Well, could you speak with somebody?
I could.
I had some kind of cartoon on a Cartoon Planet. Okay. And this is Nori J. Fish Like Me. Wow. It's getting interesting today. It's getting interesting. Not bad, but computer says no. You know what we need? We need like a sound bit or something that people can activate on the stream that says computer says no, and then everybody can activate it. And they only have like to give one bit or something. Will make it extremely low, like the lowest thing, so people can always spam it, and then it's not me.
Gone, aim for the moon, fell down a hole, feeling like Alice, but Wonderland's gone. Done. You had a feeling today you couldn't have known. Your body was
Lottie
close,
says,
but your
okay,
mind
I'm
is
done.
gone. Ain't for the
Oh,
long,
come on.
feeling like Alice, but Wonderland's gone. No words in the book can describe how I flow. Sicker than most, make you splash on the walls. Confused by your actions, but loving your words.
3, 2, 1.
I'm toast. Sun is out, down low. Back to riding like before. Warm me
I can't understand what she's saying.
leaning back and breathing out. I know sunbeams warming up my soul.
By the way,
Pieces back once more.
I analyzed the payment that they're giving us, and I turned the ads on both of our streams off as much as I could, because the ads on a fairly high frequency give us about $1 a month, and it like bothers people a whole lot. So for $1, I'm not running ads, you know, that's just a joke. So I turned them back as much as possible, and whatever you're seeing as ads now, those are Twitch ads that we cannot get rid of.
Leaning back and take it slow. Oh.
So, you know. Crustacean Kidnapper says, hey, Crustacean. Krusty the Crab. Krusty the Crab. Don't crab yourself. Nice background, thank you very much.
Ladies in my head.
Jesus Christ. By the way, did you know that Jesus never called himself Jesus Christ? And nobody in his time ever called him Christ? Because Christ is essentially Greek for the anointed one, and it doesn't mean anything special. And it was just later used by people that didn't live at that time. Fun fact. Oh, look at the cat. Oh my god, look at the cat. If you can't see the cat cam, then you're not on a landscape format. You should totally do that, because if you join us on a landscape format, or if you're like on Reddit and you turn your phone, you're gonna be able to see a very cute cat right about here. And who doesn't want to see a nice cat? Meow, you know. Yeah, Ken, I don't take requests like that. People have been trying to get me to play stuff by posting the link on the show ever since I started show 1 of 170, and I've never done it, you know? I'm gonna listen to it, and maybe I'm gonna get around to it on Wednesday. Because, you know, you can... We're gonna do that privately anyway. I'm gonna listen to it. But listen to it, don't worry. What we got here? 27? It's usually the long intros and then. One, two, three, in the place to be. House and mouse, we are all here. Yeah, don't need to hear that. People always want me to do things quicker, but then they don't deliver. Most people, you know, not you, Ken, but most people always they're like, yeah, they call me many times and they want this and that, but when it's their time to deliver, they're like, yeah, I've been working on a song for 12 months, but... I find that usually I'm not the time restriction, you know. People are extremely impatient with me reviewing their stuff, you know, and answering to their emails, etc. But then when you put them on, and then they should be delivering an album, and then they're like for months not doing anything, you know. When I started this job, I was more easily pushed to hurry by artists, because artists always feel that what they need from somebody else is extremely urgent, but what they need to do for somebody else is extremely low priority. So I'm working professionally with people that are like calling me 4 times a day if the thing that they sent 20 minutes ago is already done. But when we have something extremely relevant that needs to be done in 6 months, they will absolutely not fulfill their deadline. So when you're working with so many people that can absolutely not hold any deadline or anything at all, you also stop, you know, caring about, you know, doing things quickly, you know, because I don't do it anymore, you know. If people are like, I need to talk to you, I need to talk to you, I need to talk to you. And then I'm like, okay, I have time now. Yeah, I can't now. And then the people that wanted to talk to you so fucking bad, you need to chase them for 3 months so that it can talk for you for 10 minutes, but they're absolutely nobody and have nothing to do. So I'm a lot more cooler now about stuff. So if I don't get around to doing somebody's stuff for 3 weeks, I like 100% not care about it, because chances are 99.9% that they are going to be one of the people that, you know, have absolutely no sense of deadlines whatsoever. All right. Don't let yourself get stressed, I guess is what I'm saying. The world keeps going. And the cat is really nice. That's good. For good. Nope. Man. You know what time it is. I think it's very good. I can always tell when people are like, all you need to do to find out if people like a song is you need to watch the watchers on Reddit, and when everything goes down by 50%, you know. People are like, you know, Scotty redeemed sing. Oh my god. I'm totally fooled by your clumsy attempt of copying a sing emote. I'm going to have to sing now. You got me there.
My baby, she the whole fucking package. See these other bitches look like they plastic. Keep it so naturally.
Interesting, but no. And today I talked with Lottie in a private channel about a private thing that we're gonna do together, but like not like her and me, just a lot of people, and it's going well. You know, the secret thing. You know, the secret thing. You know.
Young killer. Bad little babe, putting overtime on my way, cause I don't get tired. Too many ways that I want your body. Got bands on the way, you know the vibes. Headed to LA, nigga, I'm outside. Hit it real late, cause you know I'm toxic.
And she said, "Sing, boy."
What's his name, not important.
I'm telling the boy to sing all the time, but he won't. Okay, secret sucks. Oh, what?
Too many ways that I want your body. Got bands on the way, you know the vibes. Headed to LA, nigga, I'm outside. Hit it real late, cause you know I'm toxic. And she won't forget it. Since I put you on that cat, nigga, I'm outside. Hit it real late, cause you know I'm toxic.
Interesting voice and very boring song.
What's his name, not important, no.
No, too much auto-tune as well. I could clearly hear him there miss a few notes and it being very aggressively auto-corrected. Yep, 30 years ago.
Smell it in the air, I can feel it. Yeah.
The secret thing that we're gonna do. Come on, Lottie. We talked about it today. The secret camp thing. Bitch, go mother. Same riff, entire song. So weird. Psst, it's secret. Why are you yelling it so loud? It's a secret. It's a invitational only event for a select few people. I know, Kenny, right? You just want to dance. Dance, Kenny, dance. Nope. Too 8-bit-ish. Nah. If you're not invited, then you know. If you know.
Money is the beast. Money is the beast. Never get enough of it. Never fully pleased. Money is the beast. Money is the beast. Doesn't matter whether.
Ooh, wow, man. It's elite. It's an elite event. Ken, you have to ask yourself, are you the elite? I gotta make you biscuits and gravy and iced tea. That's.
Taking trips, switching time zones. Shorty, this ain't what you used to. This ain't what you used to. I know. Shorty, this ain't what you used to. Shorty, this ain't what you used to. Shorty, this ain't what you used to. I know. Said I know, I know, I know. Said it way too many times before. I slipped up, fell in love. Now I'm out of luck and lost. I said, pull up.
And this song is called Avocado Toast. You never learn.
Woke up today, felt just like winning. Left the bank account and it smelled like money. Niggas talking shit but won't talk shit to me. I just had to probe up, I got the flashbacks, honey.
Lottie says, gonna keep Scotty company on the plane and he's gonna be sick of me before the camp even starts. Nah.
Don't be call my line, cause I'm swearing.
It's gonna be good. I'm gonna be barbecuing. We talked about it, and we're gonna not only buy, you know, the daily necessities, but since a lot of people like meat and stuff, we're gonna be barbecuing and stuff. I'm gonna do some cooking, and some people gonna do some cooking, but we're gonna have lots of fun. And I'm gonna try to get a place that has a decent barbecue on it, you know, so we can do like a lot of vegan options there. I mean, totally, you can, it's great to grill vegetables on grill, you know, it's good. And Lottie says she volunteers as a tribute for washing up. Yeah, bunch of us are gonna have to do some stuff, you know. But I think we're gonna work with disposables. I know it's not the best for the environment, but if we keep washing for everybody, it'll be super annoying. But there's gonna be, you know, in the morning it's usually going shopping, and then during the day it's cooking. I'm thinking about having some kind of like permanent plastic thing for everybody with their name on it or something. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But everybody's gonna get their own drinks, you know. I'm certainly not gonna serve anybody drinks or have somebody serve drinks. Okay, this is an okay track, but nothing else on it. You're not gonna make me drinks? Well, it depends. If you want to have a cocktail or something. And Lottie says she's gonna make me drinks. That is very nice of you, Lottie. This is why I love you. You actually have something to do there, you know? It's not to go there and be drunk for 10 days or something. That is literally not the point. We can do that in the evening and afternoon, but we're gonna have workshops. There's every day there's gonna be an afternoon workshop, and in the evening it's gonna be like a clubhouse type of talk, you know? But I definitely want to, you know, make it about more than just, you know, being stupid. And Ken and if possible, I would like to get Ken and Matt Reed to do the songwriting workshop. That would be really great. And then I'll do a music business workshop one day, and I want one of my friends who's a very connected in the banking world, has been a banker, a CEO of multiple banking companies, to do a banking workshop to talk about, you know, money in the music industry, and that would be super interesting. And get some people that will do, you know, afternoon workshops, and then in the evening it's a more, you know, colloquial, you know, 3 or 4 people constitute the stage, and they're the main talkers, and then what's up with the eye? And then in the evening it's going to be a podium discussion, something. I don't know. Something like that, you know? But more than just nothing, you know? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Ja. Ja, Hans, schnell. Don't die, Hans. Don't die. Yeah, song not probably playing. All right, I got one more. There's so much chat. I'm not really. Hold on, reading it. Scotty says I probably shouldn't get wasted. It's not going to take much. You're American, so you're really not used to drinking. Like, I haven't never seen an American that's used to drinking, like, a lot or anything like that. They just don't drink a lot, which isn't necessarily bad, you know. If you're in the Czech Republic or Austria, where the biggest consumers of beer in the world are, then what can I say?
Got my eyes shut tight from the vertigo. Had to let you go, but are you still on the inside? Play the villain if you ask me. But you a house that's made of glass.
Yeah, because you work all day, that's right. Down for Kenny and Yo-Yo mime show, yeah.
Really funny how you told me that you don't like being seen. Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to take care of Kenny, you know, because he's still, you know, not entirely. Decent effort, though. Exclamation mark. Not can you send? Please, can you send a photo? Mm-hmm. Okay, didn't say that right. Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay, track that remains a little bit not fleshed out entirely and seems like it wasn't fully finished. Full stop. Track could maybe benefit from more melodic parts. Full stop. All the best then. Cheers! Exclamation mark. And yes, oh, by the way, because some of you have already asked about it. They have asked about you have asked about it. You have totally asked. They asked me, how you doing? The app is back. I told it I said it I told it to Lottie. I said, Lottie, that the app is back. So today I fixed some update issues. I reactivated our Apple developer membership, redeployed the app on both the Google Store and the App Store, Apple App Store, and I did some updates on the app, on the mobile website, and some things that, because the app hadn't been touched in months. So you can now download the Count Zero Records app, and it actually works, all of it. Again, it always takes a little bit of pruning and doing something, and I had neglected it for a while there. But now if you go to our website and you're on a phone, the first thing you get on the website is 2 huge buttons to download the app. Because if you, that's right, Lottie's got it there. because if you use the website as it is, it's essentially optimized for tablet and PC, and the app is supposed to be the tool to use our website, and we're going to improve on the app. But you can go to countzerorecords.com/app to download the app for iOS and Android. It's free, and it essentially does what the website does, just a little bit less, and of course in mobile format, which makes it easier to, you know, get to the content and everything, because of, you know, the different formats and everything. So, you know, you're welcome to check out the app and tell me what you like and what you don't like about our app. And yeah, that also took a while for me today. Okay, I think I'm good for today, and I'm playing Estoy for Scotty. So I wasn't prepared for Scotland drinking, so I won't be prepared for this either. Yeah, I think the Scots drink a good amount. Yeah, Scotty. It's gonna be an interesting time for everybody who gets the invite to Camp 022. You know, if you're in the Discord, that is a good starting point for that. And we're gonna offer invites and actual tickets soon. I'm already checking prices and everything, and locations. So I'm getting closer, and I'm getting some really decent offers on it. But structurally, we need. I found a really nice villa for us that had 9 bedrooms, which is the size we want, and a pool and barbecue and chilling room and everything you needed to have, you know, and place for like 20 people. But get this, it had 1 bathroom. So you're gonna put in like 20 people and they're gonna have 1 bathroom. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work, you know. So yeah, there's always a little pitfall there. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being on Record Label Boss today. Noise. We're all gonna be on top of each other. It's gonna be really noise. What was that? Tomorrow, I think we're doing Meg's Beauty, aren't we? Because it's Tuesday and she's here. So tomorrow it's going to be Meg's Beauty at 1600 Central European, and then on Wednesday it's going to be me one more time with Record Label Boss at 2000, and then we're going to Croatia for some work, and we'll be back around. I'll think my next one will be the Wednesday after. So I'll see you tomorrow on Meg's Beauty, and then I'll see you on Wednesday at Record Label Boss. If meanwhile you have anything to say, you have any question about demos or anything it is, or you want to participate in Camp Zero, join us on the Discord and shoot me a message. Our Discord is at countzerorecords.com/Discord, where you can find Lottie, me, Yo-Yo, Ken Tucker, Vani, Foxy, and everybody else who's on the show, and you can talk with them live. Thanks so much for being on the show today, and I'll see you on Wednesday. And if you want to support Cole's family, we made a very cool shirt that you can buy, and all the proceeds go to Cole's family. So that's also something super nice you could do. Other than that, I'll see you on Wednesday. And now I'm gonna turn off, and I'm gonna take a shower and then be on the Discord, and I'll see you on Wednesday. I love you all. This was Record Label Boss. My name is AViiO, and I love you all. Bye.